Your foreign friend wishes you to visit the Philippines. How will you convince them to come visit and enjoy Calabarzon? Once again, if your foreign friend wishes to visit the Philippines, how will you convince them to come and visit or to come visit and enjoy Calabarzon?
Thank you so much. Calabarzon has so many to offer. From the beautiful mountains, from delicious food, from other history places. There's so much to offer Calabarzon. And one thing is for sure, that foreigners is still coming back to the Philippines or Calabarzon as the people itself. Mababait na mga tao, mararangal, masisipag, at magaganda, katulad ko. Lahat tayo dito sa Calabarzon ay biyaya mula sa Poong May Kapal. Tayo ang pinaka-importante dito sa Calabarzon. Maraming magaganda dito. Maraming magaganda at maraming ipinagmamalaki ang Calabarzon. Most especially, I am from Laguna. There are so many majestic mountains. There are so many resorts. And I believe that people itself is something that
Your question for tonight is, you were given 2 hours to give a talk in front of a group of high school students. Other than a Soji lecture or a lecture about bullying and its repercussions, what would you like to talk about?
The thing that I am going to discuss to a high school student, as a woman of science, I am going to talk about the different sexually transmitted diseases and also teenage pregnancy. It is very rampant and there is a 38% increase as of 2013 from 2024 according to the Department of Health. And by that, my knowledge in health could be an equipment in sharing knowledge to the youth so that we can eradicate those issues and we can start eradicating those skyrocketing numbers of cases for us to be able to make a positive change to our society and also to make a difference. Thank you.
Okay, your question for tonight is, there are approximately 7 continents, 200 plus states, and 8 billion people in the world with different languages. With this in mind, if heaven had an official language, what do you think would that be and why? Once again, there are approximately 7 continents, 200 plus states, and 8 billion people in the world with different languages. With this in mind, if heaven had an official language, what do you think would that be and why?
Okay, thank you so much. I always believe that we have different language, religions, and belief in every country. I think that there's no specific language that we use in heaven. The specific language that we have, I think that is love, because love is universal. Even we don't have a specific language, and it's very hard for us to understand. If we have love, respect, and kindness to everyone, I think we can be connected as one. Thank you and good evening.
Alright, your question for tonight is, the will to change is a renewable energy. What is your take on this? Once again, the will to change is a renewable energy. What is your take on this?
Okay. My take on this is that renewable energy is accessible to everyone. And what we can do is to make it, to innovate it, and to make it improve for our community. That will be all, and thank you very much.
Your question for tonight is, what is the difference of invention and innovation? Once again, what is the difference of invention and innovation?
Invention is something we create and we discover, while innovation is something we want to be better. Something that we change because we want to explore, just like as humans being. God is invented us and we innovate ourselves. Because we want to get better and we want to be better, to be a better human being. Thank you.
Without further ado, please pick your question from the vote. Your question for tonight is, transgender people are one of the most creative people in the world. Is this statement positive, or can this create a negative impression as well? Once again, transgender people are one of the most creative people in the world. Is this statement positive, or can this create a negative impression as well?
Thank you so much. In every positive, there's always a negative. Yes, transgender is one of the creative people in this world. But not only us, but all of us can be a creative people in this world. Alam po natin sa ating mga puso, sa ating sarili, na kapag kaya po ng isa, kaya natin lahat. Maraming salamat po.
You may help with your question from the vote. Your question for tonight is, we say that things happen for a reason. What is the reason why you are here tonight?
The reason why I'm here tonight is because the world needs to know my advocacy. I am here to amplify it so the world can hear. And I am here because I am destined to get the crown. And I am ready. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, your question for tonight is, for you, what is the true meaning of happiness?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, at my young age, I witnessed the real world. That the world are not full of rainbows and cupcakes. I am an orphan child. Even though I faced so many struggles in my life, I define happiness by saying, I am contented for what God given to me. Yes, I faced discrimination, judgment because of my gender identity, but that's not a hindrance for me to stop from dreaming. Thank you.
But I'm still fighting, and I would like to thank you all to support me.
Come on, let's give a round of applause for her courage and bravery. We're still continuing to this competition. We really adore.
And I would like to thank to our organizer here sa pagpapalakas ng loob ko, lalo na kay Mami Tuesday. Thank you so much. But I'm still fighting. I give my best. And to all the judges, thank you so much. And to my ex-boyfriend, I'm so sorry.
I'm sure everything will be fine, okay? Now, are you ready for your question? Okay, everyone, may you please maintain total silence. Your question for tonight is, what is the biggest mistake in your life?
Ang malaking pagkakamali ko sa aking buhay, ito ay hindi ko napatawad ang aking namayapang ina. Na kung saan, humingi siya ng tawad sa akin dahil ako inabando niya. Lingin sa inyong kaalaman, ako ho'y isang laking lola. Ako po ang bumubuhay sa lola ko. Kami na lang po ang nagmamahalan at nagtutulungan sa pang-araw-araw ng pamumuhay. Kaya kung may pinaka-pagkakamali ako dito sa mundong ibabaw, ito hindi ko napatawad ang aking ina bago siya pumanaw. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Your question for tonight is, it is 2024. If you have 3 wishes or resolutions, one for yourself, one for your community, and one for the world, what would they be and why? Once again, it is 2024. If you have 3 wishes or resolutions, one for yourself, one for your community, and one for the world, what would they be and why?
Thank you, sir. In this time of era, 2024, my 3 wishes are: first, I just want to spend more time with my family. Because in this kind of era, where gadgets and social media are the primary focus of people, I just want to have a quality time with my family so I don't have a regret in the future. Second is for my community. I just want to remind all of you that we need to be united. Don't put a crab mentality in our own community. Let me remind you that abolishing crab mentality typically requires a collective effort and patience. But by adopting a positive mindset and having a practicing supportive behavior in our community, one thing is for sure, we can have the better place to live in. Third is for the world. My wish for the world is to have a universal education, because we need to accept the fact that education
That concludes your question and answer. The question for tonight is, we often say that a queen should wear her crown in her heart. Can you elaborate what this means to you?
Okay. Crown is a symbol of a queen. Mga kaibigan, ang crown po ay hindi po pinuputong ng isang queen sa kanyang ulo dahil po ang mga taong nasasakupan niya ay tumitingala dahil po ang queen ay hindi tinitingala. Bagkos, ang queen po ay nilalagay niya ang corona niya sa kanyang puso dahil ito po ay ang katangian ng isang queen ay ang pagkakapantay-bantay at ang pagsilbi sa kanyang mga nasasakupan. Yun lamang po at maraming salamat.
Thank you so much as well for that amazing answer. Please pick your question from the book. Your question for tonight is, what is the best religion in your own opinion and why? Once again, what is the best religion in your own opinion and why?
I think that a lot of us, we have a lot of faith. We believe in something because we as Filipinos, we have in our hearts a connection to the divine beings above. But for me, I would like to break this question and say that there is no best religion. Because I believe that all religions in the world is equal and fair. Because all religions in the world have love in the center, and because of this love, all people can unite and have religion in their center. And right now, I am proud that I can say I am also a Christian, and for all religions, I would just like to say, I respect you, I love you, not only as a neighbor, but also as a reflection of myself and aspiration of God. Thank you so much.
Of course, I'm born already.
You may now pick your question from the book. Your question for tonight is, what is one thing important to you than winning the title? Once again, what is one thing important to you than winning the title?
Good evening. This time, it is my second time joining in Miss International Queen Philippines.
I am a proud repeater. One thing important for me, aside from winning the crown, is that to champion my advocacy, which is fighting against hunger, especially for those malnourished children. Because I am not here, not for only the crown, but not only to win, to walk and talk, but to deliver result. A true queen is not only for having a crown, but a good impact to her community. Tonight, I am ready to be the queen of Calabarzon. Thank you.
Your question for tonight is, if you were given a chance, what will you choose? Fame or money? Once again, if you were given a chance, what will you choose? Fame or money?
We might have different perceptions about this question, but for me, fame is something that fades in the future. But money is something that you can use for you to be able to make a project that can be beneficial for your community. And with that thing that you do to your community, you could be famous. And your fame will never fade because you will leave a legacy in this world. After all, people will remember you for what you have done something good for humanity. And with that, you will make a history. Thank you.
Are you ready? Okay. Question for tonight is, what is the lesson you learned in joining MIQPH Calabarzon? Again, what is the lesson you learned in joining MIQPH Calabarzon?
The most invaluable lesson that I have learned in joining the Miss International Queen Philippines Calabarzon is being able to appreciate the hard work that it takes to be here tonight. I would know because I have given blood, sweat, and tears just for me to join this pageant. But if you would ask me if I regret it, I don't. Because I know that I am making my inner child happy. Thank you so much.